Hi, my name is Hussein Al-Shawi and I'm a mechatronic engineer student in Middlesex University, London. This module is mobile robot and manipulators, and today I'm going to be showing you how I was using RobotStudio to program an ABB robot. The task was to program this ABB IRB120 robot to draw my initials. In my case, it's HNA, using this big pen here and the vector that's already been provided. This RMB120 robot is used in many applications such as assembly, material handling in manufacturing, etc. It's a very compact and high degree of accuracy. That's why it's used in so many purposes. It uses 4 coordinate system, the work coordinate, the base, the tool, and the work object one. And they are related to at some point. Okay, so talking about the work object here, as you can see, I have 2 work objects here. One is for autopath and one is for manual jogging. I created this in SolidWorks using it and then saving it as to a SAT format because that's what RobotStudio reads. I used the 3 points to define my the top plane, which define my workspace, my new origin basically. As you can see here, my new origin is X, X, and Y. So I define my new workspace. And this is for the autopath, for the for demonstrating the complicated vector graphics will be drawn here. This is for the manual jogging. Okay, so what's happening, basically we create targets and you can see here I've robot a target and the robot jumps to that target. And after creating all those targets, we're doing a so-called path. So you can see this is for the autopath. This is the home target for the autopath, and this is the home target for the manual path. So after creating those paths, we synchronize it to a RAPID script because that's a language what RobotStudio reads. So here is my RAPID script. Basically my RAPID script is designed for the user to select the program and then it's execute the procedure based on their selection. I use 3 variables where it's say select program and the user select the program. It's all in a while loop. Very simple with a program. It's all in a while loop that is running. And so we can choose different options. So we can do the autopath or the manual jogging one. And yes, so it's basically we create procedure when we synchronize this code, and it's all have the different move instructions. So this is move J and move L move instruction is motion instructions basically. So move J is used to use the robot between 2 specific joint configurations, and it doesn't have to move in an exact trajectory tray. I will show you later what this means. The move L is used to move the robot along in a specific Cartesian space. That's what we talked about earlier, that we created those targets and we wanted to move in that specific targets in a specific axis civics place. Yeah. So I have to move with the coordinate linear. So the mover is have to move with the coordinate linear movement. And then we see here we've used move J and move for the home target and the offset home target and the offset target, because it's not so important how we get there. We just want to get there, and then we will want to use move L for our drawing for the initials one. And we've used the velocity of 1500 for home target and offset target, because same goes here, it doesn't matter really how fast or we get there. The most important is that we do get there. and then it's fine. I wanted it to be fine from here to here, and then I put the zone of 100 here. So it's curves a little bit when it goes down, and I've used zone in different zones in different purposes, and that's when it curves. You will see all this in the simulation. So we're going to the simulation one now, and yeah, here is. We'll start it, and then we'll open this flex pendant, also called teach pendant. That's what's used when for the user interface. So here we have, they can select the program. Okay, let's say I want to select the auto path. So you can see now how it moves along the targets, and as you can see here, when it's writing, it goes very slow, because that's how we should do it. If we want an accurate writing, then it should go slow. And you will see here my corners, they're very neat. I mean, I'm zoomed in now a lot, and very neat. This is the auto path one, because I've used the right zone, the right speed, so the right radius and the right velocity speed for my movements. And I've used the right movement, which is move J and move L, in the right position. I chose my initials because I wanted to explain how it proper works, and this is a foundation and a fundamental of how it works. Once you know how it works, obviously you can create more complicated vector graphics. So now it's finished, and now it gives me, because as I told you, it's in a while loop. So what do I want to do now? I want to do the manual jogging one. So coming to the other workspace where it does the manual jogging, as you can see, it draws the initial as well, but here I've created those targets myself. This point, I wanted to go to this point. This is where I've defined my axis, my points. So rather than here moving through the path, because I did my initials in SolidWorks, and I inserted it here, and then I made the robot to read those targets, targets here, and then following it. But here I've created my own targets, and then I let it follow. So that's the difference between the auto path and manual jogging. That's it for my demonstration today. Thank you very much for watching this.